You doing, Mr. Jordan?
I'm doing great, Terrence, and thank you for the introduction. Again, my name is Jordan, and I am going to be going over the presentation for tonight. So tonight's presentation is brought to you by the Too Smart University. So this is two companies working together to help you achieve financial success. And SMART stands for Saving Money Always Requires Training, and we are familiar with university. So as you can see to the left, we have the Let Us See Financial Group. These are a group of licensed professionals that are here to help you with income protection, cash flow management, annuities, asset protection, legal protection, debt management, and insurance products. And to the right, we have MyEcon, and we have a list of other companies. But for tonight, we're going to focus on one company in particular, and that is MyEcon. So just to give you a little bit of information about how I got involved, I was introduced to this opportunity while I was in college. So, like many other people that grew up, the only way I knew was to go to school, make good grades in the hopes of one day graduating and getting a good job. So I thought, that was the only way to go about things, and that was the only way to be successful. So one day, a friend of mine had an entrepreneurship class at A&T. She came home and was like, hey, this is a great opportunity. This guy from class, he let me know everything there is to know about making money, investing money, and doing all these wonderful things that I'm gonna go over tonight. And I just got really excited. I was like, wow, this is something that I definitely want to check out. And thank God I did. So as a 20-year-old, when I heard this information, I was able to take action. I was able to save enough money utilizing the strategies and get that extra money that I have and start putting it in an investment account. So now I've been investing for about 6 or 7 years, and I have over 5 figures in an investment account, and I'm on pace to have over $1 million by the time I'm 59 and a half. So that's something that I'm proud about. I'm glad I took action because what I heard was the earliest money make you the most money. And I didn't want to miss out on any money. So I started investing early. But you guys, if you listen to this information tonight, it can truly be life-changing. So just to dive into things, MyEcon is the personal financial success company. So let's go back to school and get what we missed. So a little bit about the company. It is 16 years old. It is debt-free. The founders put up their own money to start the business. They didn't have to borrow money from anywhere else. It's technology-driven. So with the click of a button, you can be in business anywhere in the United States. It is based out of Atlanta, Georgia, and it's empowered associates to generate over $500 million. So this is huge. These are associates touching this money. This isn't just talking about the company. And so for anybody that's an associate on this call, you've probably touched a piece of this $500 million. And any new person, we're going to show you how you can get some as well. So when it comes to personal financial success, if I were to ask everybody on the call, what does personal financial success mean to them? Everybody will have their own definition of what it means. So MyEcon, they decided to simplify it. It's pretty much having enough cash flow to support our lifestyles during our working years and our retirement years. So when you just think about it, during your working years, you're going to go out and have a great time. You're going to buy cars, you're going to buy houses, you're going to take trips, you're going to do all these wonderful things. And, it's not an issue because you're working and you're making the income. However, if you're not saving and investing money throughout your working years, by the time you retire, you won't have any money left over. So the goal is to be able to sustain that same lifestyle. But unfortunately, I've seen, individuals reach retirement, retire, and have to get a second job because they don't have enough money to make ends meet. They're not getting enough in Social Security. And people my age, we can't even look forward to Social Security. So we're going to show you tonight, how you can not be in this situation and how you can better your financial situation. So financial education is the key to financial success. So we have our financial success system. And in the financial success system, we're going to show you how to do 2 things. Pretty much make more money utilizing the financial strategies. The second one is make more money via business building. So just follow me. When we're talking about more money through the financial strategies, the first strategy we're going to show you is how you can correct your W-4 form. So this is important because the IRS says that 80% of the population have too much money withheld from their paycheck. Meaning when they get paid and they see all the taxes and stuff getting taken out, they're having too much money withheld. They can be receiving more money. So we show people how to properly fill out this form. And on average, people bring home an extra $200 to $500 back into their paycheck by utilizing just this first strategy. And this is an instant cash flow increase. So with that extra $200 to $500, just think about what you can do. You can, pay off some debt. You can start investing, or you can increase your investments because you got more money to work with. Next, minimize your taxes through business deductions. And I'm gonna go into more detail about that later on in the presentation. Next, debt elimination strategies. So for anybody that has debt, we have a software that will, give you a personalized plan. So pretty much you enter in the information as it pertains to you, your debts, your income, how soon you're wanting to retire. You can enter in all this information and it's going to come up with a personalized plan for you. So you know what your financial independence number is. You'll know what your debt freedom date is. And most importantly, you'll have a plan to be able to get out of debt. So this is a great software, for people to have. Next, credit repair and rebuilding education. So I know there's different credit repair companies out there. They offer, if you pay $500 or more, they can fix your credit for you. And that's great and all, but just think about it. If you're paying someone else to fix your credit for you, did your spending habits have to change? Probably not. And you don't know what they did to fix your credit. So who's to say months down the road, you won't end up back in that same situation that got you the bad credit score because you didn't have to change anything. You didn't have to do anything different. See, the great thing about our software, it teaches you the in and outs of our credit system. So pretty much you're going to know all the things that affect your credit. You're going to know how to build your credit and how to maintain your credit. So that way you know what not to do to get yourself in the bad situation that you were previously in. And then last but not least, you're going to learn how to invest like the pros. And like for me, like I said, I just kept coming to the meetings, kept listening to this information. And then one day I was like, Stro, how can I start investing? I always hear you say invest, invest, invest. How do I start investing? And so he just sat me down, went over the different investment options, gave me the education I needed to understand what I was putting my money into. And like I said, thank God I listened. So we have licensed professionals here to help you, have your money start working for you. So diving into the potential business deductions. Before I dive into the deductions, I want you to remember something. All these things that I'm about to go over are things that you're probably already spending money on. So I'm going to show you how you can save a lot of money. First, for anybody that has a home, and whether you're renting or you're paying a mortgage, if you are doing business out the comfort of your own home, now a portion of your rent or mortgage can be written off on your taxes. So for this particular example, we were able to write off $2,150. Next, car and truck. So anybody that has a vehicle and you're driving to different places, maybe you're driving to go get something to eat, you're driving to get gas, or wherever you may drive your vehicle. If you drive somewhere and you conduct business, now you get to write off the mileage. So the government says you can write off 58.5 cents per mile that you drive. So for example, let's say we drove 10,000 business miles in a year. That's $5,850 that we're able to write off on our taxes. So this is huge. Next, communications. Think about it. We're all on a Zoom call. We're all on, using the internet. So just think about it. Communication can be smartphone, Wi-Fi, your computer, your tablet. So all these different things that we're using to be on the Zoom call. If you are in business for yourself and you're having to use these different devices and use the internet, you can write these things off. So for this particular example, you're able to write off $2,000. Next, travel. So just think about the expenses that you have whenever you travel. The plane ticket, the train ticket, the bus ticket, the parking fees, the tolls, the cabs, the Ubers, the Lyfts, all these different expenses that you have while you're traveling. If you travel and take a business trip, all these things can be written off on your taxes. So we say in my econ, don't take a vacation, take a business trip and vacate while you're there. Do all the wonderful things that you were wanting to do on vacation, but write those things off. So for this particular example, that's $5,000 we're able to save. Next, business meals. So if anybody wants to go out to eat to a nice restaurant, if you go out to eat and you talk about your business and you exchange information and get like a card or get a number, you can now write this meal off. So the government says you can pay for, or you can write off 100% of the meal and 100% of the tip as of right now. And so for this particular example, we're able to write off $5,000 in a year. And then last but not least, wages. So for anybody that has children, grandchildren, if they're doing any kind of work around the house, like, mowing the lawn or washing dishes, making up the bed, cleaning up, you can now pay that child or grandchild. And so instead of having to give them an allowance, you can actually pay them. And so the IRS said you could pay each child up to $12,950 in a year. For this particular example, we just paid each child $10,000. So it was two children, and we paid them both $10,000 each for the year. So as you can see, these are all different expenses that we're already having to pay money on, but now you can save a lot of money. So let's just give you an example. If you were making $60,000 in a year and you have $40,000 worth of tax deductions, all you would have to do is subtract that $40,000 from the $60,000, and that's $20,000 that you're having to pay taxes on. So just ask yourself, would you rather pay taxes on $20,000 or $60,000? This is how you can save a lot of money, you guys. Excuse me, allergies getting the best of it. And so next we have our cash flow manager. So the cash flow manager, it can be used on your smartphone, on your tablet, on your computer. You enter in your income and your expenses, and you also have a receipt capture. So this is how you're able to document all these wonderful tax deductions that you're going to be getting. So just remember one thing, the key to deductions is proper documentation. So you got to properly document it. And it's pretty simple. As you can see in the left corner, you select the expense type. For this particular example, is going to be meals. You select the date, the amount it was, who was it? It was Jack Bell and Bill Jackson. What was it? It was a BPM luncheon. Where? It was the Sheraton downtown Atlanta. And in the notes, he gave me 100 names. And then as you can see, you go down to the mileage portion. You just type in the beginning odometer reading, which is 34,508, and then you type in the ending mileage, which is 34,578. But as you can see, we can only account for the miles that we conducted business. So although we drove 70 miles that day, we're only able to count 39 miles. And so after you are inputting all these different expenses that you have throughout the year, as you can see in the bottom, everything is categorized. You have your advertising, you have your cash flow manager, monthly fee, commissions, and the list goes on. So as you're putting things in throughout the year, with the click of a button, everything will be categorized for you. And as you can see in the bottom right corner, that's $40,123 we're able to write off on our taxes. So this is huge. And like I said, you have the software right here at your disposal to be able to get these wonderful tax deductions. We also have some great products, great high demand products and services. So the first one we have is the Elevation Travel. So the great thing about this software is you get up to 70% savings and discounts. You get up to 110% price savings guarantee, and you get reward credits. Also, we have the My Credit System. So it's a do-it-yourself credit repair with training videos, dispute template letters, and you can reestablish credit sources. And then last but not least, we have other great products as well. We have the cash flow manager, just like I went over. We have nutritional products so you can stay healthy while you're making all of this money. We have identity theft protection and legal services. So if you ever, of course, we have an online business. So it just makes sense to be able to protect your identity online, and plus legal services. So if you ever any kind of legal issues, you need a lawyer, you can have a lawyer at your disposal at a discounted price. And then last but not least, we have roadside services. So our roadside services, it works similar to AAA. However, it's more affordable and it's a part of your business. So you can get paid to use that product. So just to dive into making more money through business building. So with receiving business income, you earn business income by enrolling people into our memberships, our products, and our services. So we have wonderful success stories and testimonials. So we use videos to share the success stories and testimonials, which motivate other people to become clients, associates, and eventually leaders. And so we also have automated technology and tools. So sharing the videos is easy because we have an automated technology-driven platform that empowers associates to turn the smartphone, tablet, or computer into a money generating machine. And you guys, we have the VP of marketing that goes over training for the automated marketing system and being able to market your business online every week. So you're always in the loop and you know what to do and the tools you have at your disposal to be able to run your business. And the most important thing at the bottom, the IRS says that you must make an attempt to make a profit if you have a business. So that leads us to talk about our world-class compensation plan. So for anybody that you enroll into the business, you earn up to $76 when you personally enroll someone. So that's just me going up to somebody and say, hey, check out this information. They like it, they get on board, that's $76 in my pocket. Now, if you have a team member that came on board and they know someone that wants to come on board, all they have to do is, get them on board. You didn't have to do anything. You make $10. So you get $10 on anything that your team does. You don't have to do the work. And so for anybody that may feel funny about that, may feel weird, you're now practicing leveraged income. So just to give you an idea, if you're working a job, the owner of that job is leveraging himself through the efforts of anybody working at that job. So just to give you an example, I used to work in property management. In property management, we had a leasing consultant, assistant manager, property manager, maintenance staff, and we were all doing everything we needed to do to keep the property up, keep tenants happy, and bring new tenants in whenever people move out. And so our owner, he's also getting paid, but he was never there. But his check is a whole lot bigger than ours. But he's getting paid through the efforts of all of us that are working at that apartment complex because he's leveraging himself through the efforts of us. So just think about your job. If it's good enough for the owner of your company, is it good enough for you? Not having to be the only one making your money. And then you can make up to $15 in monthly residual income. So just to give you an example of a residual bill, cable. How often do they have to install cable into your home? One time, right? How often do you have to send them a check? Every month. So just ask yourself, if it's good enough for the cable company, is it good enough for you? You do the job one time, but you continuously get paid for it. So just to show you what this looks like, if you have weekly team sales of 5, your weekly pay will be up to $380 a week. Your yearly sales will be $250. And your monthly residual coming in is $3,400 coming in every month after you already did the work. And say if you want to amp it up, now your weekly team sales is 20, your weekly pay is up to 1520, your yearly sales is 1,000, and your monthly residual income is $15,000 coming in every month. So these are real life numbers, and these are things that people are actually doing in my econ. And you hear all of the success stories, you see all the videos, because people are actually making this happen, you guys. So just to give you an idea, if you were to sign up today, you can receive one of the 2 memberships. You can get the income shifting membership, that comes with, all of the tools and software to pretty much take care of your own household. So you have everything you need at your disposal. And this is for that individual that's just saying, hey, I just want to take care of myself. So this is more like a 7 to 15 year process, but you're still going to reach that financial freedom. This investment is $39.95 one time and $39.95 each month to keep the site up and active. Or you have the second option, the Elite Business Membership. So this comes with everything that's included in the income shifting membership, but you also get the discounted travel and you get the automated marketing system. And so this is for that person that is on that 3 to 5 year plan. They want to get things and make things happen a whole lot quicker. So the first one is more like getting that bachelor's degree. You're going to get everything necessary you need to be successful. The second one is like getting that master's or that doctorate. You want to further your education. So as you can see to the right, that investment is $99.95 one time and $54.95 to keep the site up and active. And then we have something else that's special for you. For anybody that's interested in getting involved tonight, we actually have a special going on. So for anybody that wants to get involved, the first investment would be $19.95 to start up your business, and then 30 days later, $39.95 just to keep your site up and active. And so, the choice is yours. So just think about you can have a whole business for under $20. And just think about gas prices right now. Just think about everything you spend $20 on, and you can have all of these tools at your disposal for under $20. So the choice is yours. And just to give you some more information, we're in a promotional period. So you can get off to a fast start and fast recruiting. So you get fast commissions and fast promotions. And so, like I said, the startup investment would be $19.95 to start and then $39.95 monthly. You get up to $14 upfront in commission plus overrides. So just to give you an idea, if you were to rank up to level gold, that'll be an extra 40 cents. If you rank up to platinum, that's $1. And if you reach infinity, that's an extra $2.50 that you're getting on top of what you're already going to make. Plus a $20 bonus on personal sales after a new associate makes their first payment. And then you also get fast Dream Team residual with the first renewal payment. So when someone makes their first renewal payment, you start getting that residual. So just to close this out, price is only an issue in the absence of value. And just think about all the things I went over tonight and how valuable they can be in your life. And like I said, it all can be at your disposal for under $20. So that concludes my presentation for tonight. And now I'm gonna open the floor up for any questions, any comments. Let's talk.